I've been making custom Lego accessories for over 10 years. I've made everything from handguns, rifles, machine guns, rocket launchers, everything you can think of. And today I wanted to show you guys some of my new weapons that are completely cursed Lego accessories for your minifigures. So these are weapons that you've probably seen pictures online, and they are absolutely crazy. Some of them are borderline very ugly and unattractive, but I think it was funny to make these for your Lego minifigures so they can live in the Lego universe. So let's take a look at my new AK with the extra long magazine. I think this is a really funny one. We probably have all seen that picture online. A couple different pictures of the AKs with the super long curved magazine, almost all the way curved up to the barrel. I've always wanted to make this, and I've always had the normal AK design, so I figured let's go ahead and just extend that magazine even longer, and I think it makes a great meme out of a Lego minifigure. So I think that's a really cool item. Next up, we have the Mandalorian Rifle. Now, this actually is a pretty cool looking item. This is based off of the original Mandalorian, and so I thought this was a really cool gun. It is kind of ugly, but it is a very much classic Lego Star Wars piece, so nonetheless, really cool. Now, I just want to let you guys know all the items that I'm showing are going to be available on my website April 29th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm doing BrickTactical Day, which is a giant event. I'm releasing over 50 new minifigures, over 50 new molded parts, all sorts of crazy new products, and these are some of them. So I just want to let you guys know, everyone mark your calendar, April 29th. Next up, we have the extended Glock magazine. I think this is really funny. This is not just your standard typical extended mag. This is a super extended mag, so I thought this was really goofy. I feel like a lot of people are going to use this for like their Joker minifigures or for any other like street minifigures. I think it'd be really cool to see what people do. Another thing that I wanted to do was I already have my Desert Eagle, and I wanted to extend the barrel and make it just look absolutely ridiculous. So that's what we did here. It looks really good in the metallic silver color that I molded these in. They'll also be available in a couple other colors, but I thought this looks absolutely ridiculous, but that's what makes it awesome. Next up, same thing, but with the revolver. I wanted to do a crazy long revolver, something that you'd probably see on Demolition Ranch, something just absolutely stupid, and I think this did the trick. So this is going to be my extra long revolver here. It could be like a 500 Magnum or something crazy. I thought this would be really cool, and I think a lot of people are going to use that on superhero minifigures as well. Next up, this isn't too weird of an item, but it is different. This is the Mini Nuke from Fallout. This is another new product dropping this coming Saturday. I think this turned out really cool. You can put it on a stud or a minifigure can hold it, and it's just different. It is kind of weird though. It's kind of off the cuff, so I thought this was really cool. So all the Fallout fans definitely are going to be excited about that. Another Desert Eagle. This is the really ugly one. I believe this was in Terminator. This is like the actual long barrel version. This is actually a real firearm, which is what's crazy. It's so ugly though. I absolutely hate the look of the way this is. Obviously, I like the design of it because it's my product, but I don't like the design of the real item in the real world. I just think it's very ugly, but I decided, hey, I already have the Desert Eagle. Let's make the ugly version too. Kind of a funny item there. Next up, we have another Fallout item. This is kind of cool. This is an AK-47, but I'm calling it the AK-47 shovel because the back buttstock is actually made from a shovel handle, and that's how it is in the game Fallout. And what's cool about this AK is there's no dust cover on this, so you can actually see the recoil spring, the piston, and the bolt. I think that's a really cool detail, and it's kind of cool just to have like an exposed AK. You could be having your minifigure grab this out of the mud and shooting it or something cool like that. So definitely a weird, not the most prettiest thing, but it definitely looks really cool and it has its purpose. Next up, another Fallout item. We have the Ripper chainsaw. This is really weird, and you definitely wouldn't see Lego do anything like this. So it's kind of a cool chainsaw, you know, to slice up all sorts of people in the Fallout video series. So really cool item nonetheless. And then we have one more Fallout item. This is kind of a classic vintage era Raygun. Very ugly in my opinion, but it is very accurate to the Fallout franchise. And if you guys have any like alien minifigures and you want a very just generic looking ray gun, this is a great upgrade. All right, this next item are my chemistry beakers, if you know what I mean. So these are kind of funny little items I made. And what's cool about these is these are swirled plastic. So there's actually two colors here that are swirled together to make this really cool marbled effect. That's what's so weird and ridiculous and cursed about these items. So these are a purple and a dark pink, I believe it is, and that's what gives it this cool effect. We also have some other items in this color. I wanted to show you guys off some of these cool, crazy colored items that you get when you're molding different color plastics. So we have the new SBR. This is a new AR here. And once again, it's got that pink and purple swirl. And then along with it, we have a generic Mark 1 ray gun. Looks actually really nice in this pink color. A little bit of purple in there, but mainly pink. Very cool. A couple other items in this pink color. We have a new Django Fett pistol here. And then we also have the snub nose revolver. So another cool little pistol for your police minifigures or your villains in your Lego city. So once again, really wacky in these colors, but I still think they look pretty cool. Another couple items we have that Fallout mini nuke once again in that pink color, and then we also have the dark saber in pink. Never would have saw that coming, but I thought this was super wacky and super cool in this color nonetheless. And then we have two more items. We have that Fallout AK that I showed earlier, and then we have a BT box mod. So I thought this was really funny. And once again, this is definitely a cursed Lego accessory. So we have those. And then I wanted to show you guys a couple other things. This is an overmolded RPG, and this is in black and then in yellow. So we have the classic black and yellow color scheme going on here. And this has the ginormous fat rocket on it that I call it on my website. So I just thought this was absolutely ridiculous, and it's kind of out there. So I thought that was kind of cool. Another item we have is the gravity hammer in red. Totally inaccurate, but it looks super cool. Thought that was a cool thing to throw in there. And then we've got some generic Lego green accessories. So here we have a MG42 with a little bit of a blue swirl in there. And then we have two more Glocks. Here's that extended mag one in the army green. And then we have an extended mag with suppressor in that green color. So very cursed, very random colored. And then we have some more in this dark purple. We have the Spaz 12. We have just a generic AK. And then we have the AK with the extra long mag. And there's actually some dark red swirled in there. Of course, this wouldn't be a cursed Lego weapons video if I didn't have the golf club from Halo. So this is a really fun item that I made for all the Halo fans out there. Another one that I made was Boba Fett's rifle or carbine, and this is in a brown color. Definitely, once again, not an accurate color, but very cursed in this brown color. You could use this with like a very dirty Mandalorian or something like that. And then we have the heavy sniper from Fallout. Once again, very random in this swirled. This is like a silver and a black, maybe a little bit of gunmetal in there. But once again, really cool sniper rifle nonetheless. And then we have the AK with the PBS suppressor in a red color. We've also got, these are probably some really cursed items. So we have these little leaf pieces, if you will, these little maple leaves, if you will. We have these in green and olive green. And then, of course, you guys have seen in my World War II video, we have the overmolded cigarettes. We have the overmolded cigars. We have the joints. And another one we have is the giant joints. I think those are absolutely ridiculous, but you guys keep buying them, so we're going to keep making them. So there's a lot of cursed items and accessories and weapons that I make, but I think that's what makes Lego so fun, is I'm allowed to do all this types of stuff to enhance the Lego minifigures, enhance everyone's figures to make them look different, quirky, weird, awesome, all those things. So I just want to show you guys some of the really wacky, like the AK. We had the long nose revolver. We had the snub nose. We had all sorts of extended mags, short barrels, long barrels. So I want you guys to go ahead, check these out, April 29th, BrickTactical.com at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any ideas for really crazy, wacky guns, drop them in the comments. I would love to make some more.